This is my SIM card. I'm just gonna leave it in the glove
Mhm.
box for now. Actually, I'll leave it on me. Fuck it. All right. So he was, when he moved here, he was doctor, resided as a doctor, turned to clown.
Yeah.
Did not like the way he was treated at the hospital. Do you know who treated him poorly? Was it the board? Was it...
The board, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm. Okay.
What other texts are on there?
You were the last one. After he texted you, he texted Chatterbox and said, "You can't kill me." At the exact same time that he texted you. Can I see his notes? Nope. He said no call history from what I can see. Damn, he's got plenty of numbers though. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All right, let's run this through. Beatrice and him had a run-in. I'll call back soon. Beatrice said no problem. He said at hospital. Beatrice said in a meeting, kind of in someone else's meeting. He said that sounds like a whole ass thing, man. And Beatrice texted 4 hours ago. These were 2 days ago. 4 hours ago, Beatrice texted it was your people.
The fuck?
Your people, I would imagine generalizing the clowns.
Him and Beatrice used to be pretty close. Like, I've known Alex Bones for fucking years.
You know who Alice is?
Alice...
It's in here as
What
Awice.
number?
A-W-I-C-E. Let's see.
What's the phone number?
420-987 8
8873?
Yep.
Yeah. She works
Is she...
at EMS.
I know her. Alice is sweet. So, weirdly enough, Alice and... Okay. So, Alice and... This is actually interesting. Looks like Alice and Bones stopped communicating about 2 months ago. And 2 days ago, looks like a message tried to come through, but it looks like he disconnected his phone.
Huh.
Hope everything is cool, man. Letting you know I wasn't ganked by any ghosts or ghouls. Aha. This was to Wayne, I think. Wanye, maybe. They're after me. Everyone, everything, clown, cops, ghosts, all of them. Ooh, hold on a second.
That's why I thought he was on drugs. Texting me that kind of
Well, he
stuff.
2 days ago he texted whoever Wanye is. Hope everything is cool, man. Letting you know I wasn't ganked by any ghosts or ghouls. So it's weird that he texted you saying clowns, cops, ghosts, all of them. They want my clams. Chatterbox trying to kill me and all the clowns. I'm gonna live in the mountains. No one can get me. Do you have any ins with the clowns?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Because I do too. My in with the clowns, though, I believe is in the ICU. So. And I don't know when she's going to get out. Oh, that is really fucking bad.
What do you mean?
2 days ago, Wendy texted Bones and said, do not be... a month before, she texted saying, you know, I'm gone till blah, blah, blah. So it was a month in between. 2 days ago, Wendy texted and said, do not be alone with clowns. Stay safe. And he texted back to Wendy saying, I'm so confused. So it sounds like about 2 days ago, some shit went on. Some shit went down, I should say. It sounds like he's been trying to resolve a conflict. If he is under the influence, he's probably... Okay. Do you know about the time he... Do you know about the time Alexander Bones left the doctors?
Oh, it would have been months and months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, moving back, he only worked as a doctor for about 2 months, I think, before quitting.
You know if there's anyone in EMS or at the hospital that, you know, he still cared about?
Potentially Beatrice?
I'm gonna write some stuff down. Give me a second. This goes a lot further than I was expecting.
Yeah, he was going on and he couldn't trust Wendy, Ember, Chatterbox.
Could you look up a number for me? 420 084 7110.
I have to look through all my contacts. I can't look at the number.
I mean, worst case, I'll pay phone
What's
it.
the last 4 digits?
7110.
7110.
My guess is Wayne, but I might be wrong.
I'm still looking through my numbers.
This is
Luck so far.
weird. Okay, so Judge Weiss contacted him 2 weeks ago saying, you know, please contact me at your earliest convenience regarding your pending business application. He texted 2 days ago, businesses are corruption of the soul. The only way we as a species can resolve this tarnishment of our inner child is to go back to a self-sufficient lifestyle. Time is but an illusion. What the fuck?
Surely he's on drugs. He's...
Who would have hurt him?
It's not him. Pardon?
Who would have hurt him? Up in the hills here. Because you said there was blood. It's obviously most likely his, right?
Either that or some animal blood.
Conflict begins 2 days ago. Bones texts Wanya checking if everything's cool. Ghost is mentioned. Bones texts Judge Weiss 2 weeks after regarding his business proposal. Speaking in cryptic sentences. I'm almost done here. I'm just writing some notes for you.
Oh, good.
Ghosts are mentioned again.
I remember ages ago he was going on how like clowns were fucking attacking each other. He didn't agree with that.
So
I assume that blew over.
Yeah. I know there's a lot that's been going on with the clowns. The very little bit that I know that I get a little bit of my information from a few people that still trust me. But my little cliff notes here I have is that Bones left the doctors to join clowns months ago. Conflict begins 2 days ago. Bones texts Wanye, texting if everything is cool. Ghost is mentioned. Bones texts Judge Weiss 2 weeks after regarding his business proposal, speaking in cryptic sentences. Bones checked in on Snuffles. I don't know who Snuffles is. Short back and forth between Beatrice ends with Beatrice stating that she had a meeting with quote unquote your people. Bones texted Ember, wanted to know where she was 2 days ago. Bones texted Rue, stating cryptic sentences again. Ghosts are mentioned again. Last text Bones sent before abandoning his phone was to Chatterbox, stating, "You can't kill me." So, based on the timeline and based on not even really knowing what's going on, my immediate assumption is that there is a conflict that's been brewing, and either it sounds like okay, I'm gonna write my conclusion after I say this, but I think my TLDR conclusion is it sounds like whatever conflict was going on involving Bones, he tried to reach out to various other clowns who he hasn't spoken to in over a month, trying to get a gauge to see if anyone would be willing to either one, spill anything toward him, or two, would be willing to try to get information, I guess, fed to him. Trying to figure out if anyone's his friend still, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I also forgot to, hold on, write something else down. What's up, Serial? How you doing? Clowns have an internal conflict that involved Bones in regards to something personal on him. During the time of the conflict, Bones attempted to reach out various other clowns and people he cared about. Cares about. Bones attempted to reach out to various other clowns and people he cared about or cares about. Uh, uh, Beatrice, Chatterbox, and Wendy all showed concern, some regard to Bones' feelings. Bones began texting cryptically under the idea maybe under the influence. Oh, what is wrong or to cope with whatever conflict has continued to brew. The last person Bones reached out to was Brew, with more cryptic texts, and then ending it by texting Chatterbox that you can't kill me. It's likely that Bones is on drugs or under some kind of influence and is hiding to protect himself after realizing most of the clowns have not reciprocated any care for him. Via text. Sorry, Rue. I don't know an easy way to give this to you. I might have to email this to you just so you have it.
Hey. Gonna try and call Beatrice, but on lemon list.
There you go. I gave you my full conclusion and everything, so hopefully that'll help. I'm gonna give you the SIM card as well, so you have it. That's my honest opinion with everything, not even speaking to anybody. I'm gonna give you the SIM card. I want you to look through it as well, and if there's anything that jumps out at you, if you want. But those are just little spark notes that I have. But the basis to any investigation is sort of establishing what you already know and what is obvious, and from there, kind of baselining it. And do you know? Has Bones ever had a history of drug abuse?
Not that I know of.
So, I talked about it in my little conclusion there, but the reactive mindset that I see with what I read is that Bones tried to reach out to people that he once cared about or thinks he cares about, and it was hoping to see if anyone still cared about whatever was going on. Not a lot of people gave a lot of care to him and showed no care, other than Wendy, who stated that, you know, essentially, don't be alone with the clowns. It sounds like Bones realized that, you know, hey, people really don't seem to fucking like me. Whatever conflict is happening, he's obviously got some blame for himself. If he's under the influence of something, he's obviously trying to cope with it as best he can. In trying to cope, he's texting people who he's projecting as best he can to people outside of the clowns. He chose you. In doing so, he abandoned his phone for whatever ungodly known reason, probably to avoid being tracked because he believes that the government is after him or whatever the fuck is going on. And yeah, I think he's fled to the mountains to keep himself safe. That is my honest opinion. And he ended it with telling Chatterbox, you can't kill me. Jacqueline, have a good night. Appreciate you. Take care. Sorry, we got black bars on. Detective Flop is back, baby. Let's go. Paperwork Andy.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. I don't know. Didn't think I'd get those texts, let alone I don't even know if he's on God knows what drugs, or if he's just lost it, or
it's hard. It's really hard. Because it sounds like he's trying to find an outlet, but he's not. So the psychology side of what I understand and know concludes with the fact that he's projecting, trying to find an outlet of trust, failing to find an outlet of trust within his inner circle, going outside of his inner circle to reach out to somebody who he cares about or once cared about, which was you. But after he texted you, he irrationally went back into the outlet that doesn't trust him and said, you can't kill me, leading me to believe that he's under the influence of something, because that's not a rational thought process. If he's trying to escape a reality, he wouldn't text Chatterbox saying, you can't kill me. You know what I mean?
No, he's smart. He usually has his head screwed on. This is very not like him. Like, he used to be a doctor. Like, he knows his shit.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put the phone back. I'll meet you at the bottom of the waterfall.
Yeah, it's fine. Just, I'm on radio. Whatever you gotta do. Ooh. Sorry, I got the bug when Rue was like, I don't know if we should call the cops because my name's on this. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me be the cops. I could do this. That was fun. That was needed. What's up, Lock-On? How you doing? Chat, we doing okay? We doing well? Sorry, I was really quiet. Paperwork, Andy, the boring stuff. I want more of that shit. Let me look into people. I love that shit. Can't take the detective at a flop. You good?
Yep. Good.
I'm gonna laugh if Flop still has the sim. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I already checked it. Rue, I'm gonna guide you with this too, just so you know. You know what? I'll wait till you're in the car. You okay?
Hey.
Do yourself a favor. Leave a little note there. Do not leave your name, but leave a little note in case he comes back. Let him know that it's okay to call him. Or that, you know, whatever you want. Just let him know that you've acknowledged and that you've seen it, so he knows. Inconspicuous, no name, no nothing. Just, he'll know. Flop the club detective. I mean, Flop is a I mean, Flop knows a thing or two. Flop almost got people in trouble just for fucking having some dumbass call Flop and be like, hey, I'm running for mayor, but we should talk. Flop is too good at his job. My bad. Also, by the way, 8.5 hours in stream. Pretty good so far. But a reminder, we're doing a Bean Boozle challenge right now for stream today. A not subathon, but sub goal thing, little bit, exclamation point, whatever the fuck it is. You could read all the things. Every interval of 50 on gifted subs, and the various other ways that we are doing these beans. I have had some suffrage tonight, as is, but yeah, it's been good. I fucking love this stuff. This is great. Oh, my life. Oh, Lord.
I'm heading down now.
Gotcha. I mean, listen, Flop doesn't need to be labeled as a PI. Flop is always going to be a PI regardless of what people have to say. I think Flop is one of the more dangerous, like, quote unquote detectives. Because unlike a lot of people, at least in the recent PD, like, he's been around. He kind of knows a thing or two. We were all immediately like, yeah, that was possibly the worst phone call to ever have happened. It was so fucking funny. Well, it was funny. After it was all said and done, I obviously, after I realized everything, I remember the conversation with Kelly. I'm like, I want to know what Kelly mentioned or said. I remember going back and just because I was curious, Kelly was literally like, yeah, well, you like talked to like one of the best fucking detectives the PD's ever fucking seen. I don't know what you were expecting. It was just really funny because Kelly's like, what the fuck was on your mind? Where you at?
Sorry, I got distracted. I was just making sure you hadn't drowned or anything.
Okay. All right. I mean, listen, Bob as a character is just, he reads people, you know? Kind of what it is. It's fun. It's good. Kelly afterwards was so funny, was he? What's that?
Do you have any food?
Of course. Not a lot, but I have enough.
Thank you, as long as it's something.
Love.
Thank you.
Kelly was so bad. Was he? I didn't watch anything past what happened. I just think it was funny when Kelly was like, what the fuck was he expecting?
What were you gonna say?
If you are ever put in a... Hold on. This fucking car. Jesus Christ. Sequential gets so annoying. If you're ever in a situation where that is ever found and someone from the PD looks through it, they're going to call you. They're going to ask to have a chat. They're going to ask to have a conversation. Obviously, you don't know, and you can play it one of two ways. You can either turn around and say, you know, hey... You have to play into the ignorance, though, of you never saw that phone.
Mm-hmm.
You never saw that phone. If it ever comes out that you had possession of that phone, or you ever admit that you ever had possession of that phone, they will prime you as a prime suspect. You never saw that phone. Yeah. You never saw that scene. You don't know what the fuck happened. You can go and talk to the police if you want to and literally just say, I don't have a fucking clue. He's on drugs. I haven't heard from him since. We haven't talked in a while. I don't know. That is a fair, like, 100%, like, that's a possibility. That's a play. The other play, too, is you could literally say, I don't talk to cops. Go fuck yourself. And there are, like, 5 or 6 other clowns who were texted within the last 48 hours that they could very easily go and have that conversation with. It doesn't have to be you, but you're going to be on the top of the list of texts. So an officer that found that phone, if anything ever got back to the PD, would see that. Now, the other thing, too, I'm going to let you know, I don't expect this to be a possibility, but it is a possibility. I'm in the clear because my DNA is not on file. You, on the other hand, if an officer is smart enough to check the prints on that SIM card, there's a possibility that your prints may be on that SIM card. At that point...
And that phone and the book that I left.
You left stuff?
Yeah, in case he comes back.
I said no paper trail. What happened to no paper trail?
You said to leave a note. Or
I said leave a little something just to let him know you've acknowledged it.
I left a little something.
You left a little paper trail. God damn it, Ro. Okay. We gotta play ignorance. God damn it. So, just, you never, if a police officer pins you to it, my recommendation, knowing that now, plead the fifth. If anyone ever tries to question you about it, lawyer immediately. As much as I don't want to do that, if something happens to Bones and you're the last direct contact with him, not literally, I guess literally, but outside of that, if you have a partial print on anything there, and something does happen to him because he's under the influence of something, without a doubt, you will be the prime suspect. He was already bleeding. I can only assume. I'm gonna hope it was something else, but assuming that he was bleeding, I mean, he could die out in the fucking woods, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would not be surprised if he turns up having been murdered, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah.
Just make sure whatever you have, honestly, whatever you do, I mean, this may even sound kind of stupid, but you could throw off the PD's timeline if they ever figure it out. And you could text them and just say, you know, please reach out if you, you know, if you see this. I hope everything's okay. You know, you could play into it and fuck up the PD's timeline. You saw the text and everything, but now you can turn around and play off concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Try and steer them away from, you know, you being the prime suspect. Depends how much you want to play into it, but the ball is in your court on trying to deter heat on you. But from the sounds of it, I hate to tell you, I don't want to be blunt with you, but I'm going to be blunt with you. Bone sounds like he's going to turn up dead in the next 48 hours.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
That's what I'm under the assumption of.
With the hospital though? Probably. I mean, if something were to come up, but it's not really up to Flop or Rue or anybody to like come to that conclusion and be like, you know what? Maybe we should figure this out. You know, that's. Was there anything in the thing I sent you that you have questions about that I can clarify?
Hang on.
I know it's a lot of writing. You're talking to the fucking. I hate to say it. Did the job long enough. Paperwork was kind of my thing, but. Why is Maggie texting me about the two beans?
I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that I really have a question about. I mean, I don't know. I just really hope that he doesn't turn up dead, but
who do you know you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but who in the clowns do you know that you think would know more?
probably Ember.
I don't know where Tessa's been. I know she's in the ICU last I heard. But if is there a doctor around?
Beatrice was on Lemon List before. I don't have a number though.
See if I have a number. Nope, I don't. I don't want to go to the hospital either.
Hang on, I actually do have Beatrice's number. One sec.
Can you call her or just see if she's around?
Yeah, give me one moment. I just need to get it. She got a plushie commission off of me, so I have her number noted down.
Gotcha. Do you need any plushies submitted, by the way? I forgot. I don't even know if I have any that are pending right now.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot.
Keep it busy. How is Flop becoming the investigator for the clowns all of a sudden? What the fuck going on?
One sec.
I'm an emergency contact for Tessa. I just want to know what happened to her. Wait, fuck.
Hmm.
God. Fucking damn it. Hold on.
What's up?
I'm making a phone call. Hold on. This could go south. Not for anyone, just me. But
What? Who are you calling?
Dr. Bordier. She didn't answer. I mean, I literally fucking kidnapped her fiance, so.
Ooh.
She's the one that texted me, but I'm realizing how bad this could actually be now, and I'm realizing I don't know if Tessa is going to have much to tell me.
Why?
Tessa was put in the ICU 3 days ago.
Do you think it's potentially related to why Alex is freaking the fuck out?
Yeah. How? I don't know, but the timing is a little fucking on point. So I hope I'm wrong, but I wonder if this I don't know. I need to know what happened at Tessa first. If she ejected out of her car, that's one thing. If she was fucking, I don't know, stabbed or shot though, you know what I mean?
You should probably go by the hospital then. I know you don't want to, but
Can you check to see the last time Etta tweeted was?
$4 ago. I'll go in there first and have a look if you want.
No, let me mask up and do this. Not illegal to wear a mask. It's not illegal to look suspicious. So
Yeah, good point.
I just
Should I?
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, that's all good.
James, is that you?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? How you doing?
Too bad. How are you two?
Having a day. Definitely not a quiet
yeah?
one.
Oh, it's quiet for me so far.
Oh yeah.
You know, any clowns?
Well,
I'll let you guys chat real quick. I'm just gonna run inside 2 seconds.
Hmm.
Fuck. No doctors. You guys good? Sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't really know anything going on.
All good. James, I'll talk to you soon, brother, all right?
Alrighty.
I'm gonna double check to see if I have a warrant. They do it to me. I know they fucking would.